All right, should be good. Should be good. Let's see. Dang, look at that. What a jump. That's awesome. Upcoming. Yes. Nice. Good audio. Oh, it's the new innate in killer. So, check that out. All right, and then what's going on X here? X is like way behind usually. Nice. Okay, cool. Good on that. And then what else we got? Twitch. Are we looking on Twitch? Audio good? Sounds okay. Uh, Twitch page crashing on me. All right, we're still in software and development, or software and game development. Game development would be nice one day, but we'll get there. Oh man. All right. Exit. What's your deal, bud? Twitch does not like to run for a long time. Yo, Vlad, what's up, man? How's it going? How was Nate's course? You said you were taking Nate's automation course? All right. And I'm gonna do my numbers. So let's see. Oh, I guess I don't normally use my headset, my giant headset. I usually do my other headset. Oh well, we're going full speakers. Finished it yesterday. Nice. How was that? Did you learn a lot? Was it helpful? All right. Today is the 3rd. Okay. What did I do activity wise? Profile. Yesterday, 39. Yeah, I saw he was releasing like his full 0 to 100, like how he started kind of thing. So like, yeah, I was looking forward to that. Looking forward to see what he was going to recommend with that. So that'd be cool. Nice. I'm assuming it just kind of walks you through how to build a couple different automations and stuff. Just kind of gets you familiar with n8n. All right, and then Skool members still climbing, which is crazy. 227. I will take that. Today is the 4th. Today we are at 227. So another 6. And I'm hopefully get some YouTube stuff out today, so that should bring in a little more traffic, which should help. And man, it kills me. Like 3 things I did back in, yeah, I think I created 1 video, then didn't do anything for 3 months. I did 2 live streams, didn't even do it back to back, and then I stopped. And then same here. I think I was like, oh, I'm gonna do Webflow stuff, and I stopped. And then I don't even know what these were. Back in July last year. I don't know what those were. I think like I would occasionally hop on. Oh yeah, I'd hopped on again last year. I don't know actually. I don't remember now. Yeah, Skool does have a lot of scammers. What have you been seeing? Just like spam and stuff? Because like I actually had to kick somebody out of the group. I mean, it's not like I don't know if he's a scammer or not, but he's just being like super spammy, and so it's like not looking for that. But some of those communities are just like not well managed. So like every single post is like, I created this cool workflow. Message me to get it. It's like no. Okay, yeah, I've gotten a couple dumb DMs where they're like, hey, how's it going? Are you working on a business? Like just immediately it's clear that it's like, oh, you're just trying to sell me or get me to click on something. But luckily it hasn't been too bad. But I've had a few of those. When I first joined, I've had a few of those. Mainly, but yeah, DMs, yeah, for sure. Seen a couple posts. Like most communities are pretty good, but they were just talking about how they were a couple weeks ago how they're really kind of on the moderation with like I think using AI to moderate, but the DMs is gonna be tough. DMs will be tough to like moderate, I guess. I mean, I'm sure they do at a platform level, but it is kind of annoying. Kind of sucks. I mean, but it's just the way it's gonna go. Like, you know, it's a new platform, so there's a bunch of traffic. So everybody's like, oh, cool, new opportunity to try to get people to do what we want. So yeah, kind of annoying. All right. What else was I gonna do? I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I was looking at YouTube. I got sidetracked. Yeah. But this is a nice little streak. Kind of crazy actually. So March, I finally actually like got on it, started posting stuff occasionally, started to see some growth. Here we are. Yesterday. Yesterday was 9:04. YouTube Studio. There's one guy who makes pretty solid, valuable posts, but in every single one, he advertises only one website, Vector PDF. So he probably owns it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Just yep, out here promoting his own tool. Which community is that in? Which one are you seeing that in? Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying. Consistency, man. It's tough. Like it makes a difference, but it's tough to be consistent. It is not easy. How do I do that? I was gonna look at analytics and then advanced mode and then not content. I want it to be audience size and growth and then subscribers. And then 903. So officially was 903. So 3 more subscribers. We are getting close to that 1,000, which would be pretty cool. Pretty good. Well, cool, man. Well, then what's next with the I don't know, automation stuff? Are you ready to jump in? Ready to start trying to find clients and all that, or what are you thinking? Because I need to do that. AHRX community. Okay, yeah. I mean, I feel like that is part of it. Like he does let like some business stuff in there. He's pretty good about it too. Whereas I think he has the same. I actually kind of looked at his rules as far as making sure there aren't or value first. Like make sure you aren't doing the like comment whatever posts. Like just provide answers or whatever. But I do know he's also trying to let like some business stuff happen, and I mean that one's tricky. It's like I would probably allow that, where like, as long as you're like providing workflows, and then then you're having to link to your own tool, then it's like all right, like that's fine. Like as long as it's actually useful and it's not just like you just being like, hey, go use my website. That's kind of where we're at, I think. Unfortunately, that's the meta of the internet right now, is that you sell without selling kind of thing. So as long as you're being useful, then it's can't go too wrong. All right, well that's all my stats. We're getting there. What's today? Today's Thursday, so we're getting close. Probably try to do another stream tomorrow, and that'll be another 5 days in a row. So it's pretty solid. We'll take it. Trying to think what I got to do today. So I still got to work on. I was working on a couple workflows yesterday. I mean, started on Nano Banana stuff yesterday. I was trying to do that. That was like not very obvious. So I was struggling a little bit with that. So I might get back to that today. And then I got to work on another guy's thing. Monday.com just is like being a real pain. I don't know what happened yesterday. I was trying to like create sub items and stuff, and it was not letting me do it. It would let me do it, then I wasn't doing the right syntax. Then when I started doing the right syntax, then it was giving me a 403 saying like I was not allowed to do that anymore, even though it had just worked. So I don't know what the deal is. A lot of his stuff like local restaurant increased sales by 200% using this automation. So it makes me doubt he actually sells all those when he posts to so many schools and promotes one platform. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's starting to get into I don't know. Yeah, it's like that. It's a little too salesy. It's a little too inauthentic. If you're constantly putting like big numbers like that, it's which is tricky, I guess. Now that I think about it, like you have to, I don't know, keep it real, I guess. Like make it sound more personal as opposed to putting those numbers first. Like that's more of like an ad, that's ad language. But even that, yeah, that definitely feels a little, I don't know, just like the flat 200%, and yeah, not 200% obviously, but stuff like that. So it makes me doubt he's able to manage an AI agency and make so much posts on. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. Well, and I mean, it's kind of the age old thing. I mean, I don't know if you're in like any of the other communities, but it's always like, agencies are great. They're good for making money fast, but then, you can't really scale an agency because then you either need like a bunch of people to be able to scale the agency. So now you're just bringing on a bunch of, either like salaries or like people that are going to be taking equity. So like it starts to spread thin. So then you move to like the holy grail of software, because it's like, oh, software is highly leveraged. Like you can have hundreds of thousands of users and it doesn't cost any more or whatever. It costs like 5% margin to increase. So like you start with your agency, make a bunch of money up front, funnel that into software, then start selling your software platform instead. So that's usually the progression. Yeah, okay. Nate lets it slide for sure. Even mentioned him in the top 5 people in the community. Yeah, I mean, and yeah, it's like if you definitely like need community activity. So definitely want to. Yeah. I mean, it's just kind of the natural progression, but definitely understand like needing to have. You want to keep people active, so like it definitely helps. It makes the community look good when there's people being active, and like if it's generally useful stuff, then it's like, yeah, that's fine, even if it's a little salesy. But I guess that's what I'm going to say is like I think he even is cool with it, where he's like, it's a community to like find other automators and stuff too. So like if you're looking for somebody, if you want to hire somebody or whatever, there are people that are joining the community that are looking to like actually spend some money on working with people. So I don't think it's too bad, but yeah, the overly salesy stuff it gets old, like especially like that, or it just kind of starts to become obvious when you're used to seeing it after a little while. But at the same time, like agency stuff's tough. Like you gotta have a way to get people in. So I mean that's kind of my approach with Upwork, because it's like the fastest way to like find somebody that's already got money and they're ready to pay for something, and if you can convince them that you're a good person to be receiving that money and delivering value, then it's pretty straightforward that way. Otherwise, it's running ads and that kind of thing. Don't mind you much at all. Just wondering if all these case studies are legit. Yeah, got it. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. No, that's very true. I'm sure it's probably a little bit of a inflation going on. Maybe a little bit of exaggeration. So yeah, for sure. Especially with local business. I mean, I don't know if it's just one and you're just talking about the same one over and over, which also may be the case. Like there may be one legit one, and then you just keep using that legitimate win over and over. So totally get that too. So yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough out there. You gotta gotta be hustling without hustling too much. Don't want to hustle too hard or not give away your hustle. So I forget, somebody had like a good comparison. It's kind of like dating. Like you can't just like jump into it. You gotta at least pretend. I mean, hopefully you're gonna be genuine and you're like actually want to be with that person. But you make your intentions known, it becomes a little bit obvious. So we'll see. I mean, it's all relationships, man. Like even business, like it's just relationships. So uh very telling how things are gonna go. So I don't know, maybe it's a maybe it's a weird comparison, but I feel like it made sense for me, I guess. So I don't know, but as a single person, don't trust me. But yeah. All right. Let's see. I think I was working on some Nano Banana yesterday, so maybe we'll do that. Try to get that going. I was trying to figure out a way to like easily iterate, and it's killing me. I think I was talking about that yesterday, but part of me always wants to just I'm like trying to work Oh, whoa, no more limits of active workflows. I mean, I would hope so. I would hope so. N8N doesn't want to limit your workflows anymore. I mean, the more workflows you let us run, the more they can charge. So it seems like a win. Plan right now is to figure out setting up an AI voice receptionist and then figure out, yeah, providing those. I mean, those seem really hot. Like it seems like I see, like on Upwork, I see a lot of people looking for AI voice stuff. So that's probably a good one to get going, especially if you can actually get good at operating it. Get one that like works reliably. Then yeah, no, I think you could probably have a lot of success with that because I think they can be kind of tricky. Like as much as I don't know, much as we want AI to be super reliable, it is not. So AI stuff like that can be kind of tough. But I think for the most part, like as long as you can handle, you know, kind of those situations and stuff, like I think it'll be good. You know, whatever, 80 to 90%. Yeah, for sure. That would definitely be like a good foot in the door for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And that's a good point too. Yeah, exactly. Just try to get some, you know, established. That's an easy sell, and then you can kind of migrate into doing some other stuff, offer other services and stuff. So it's a good call. Yeah, it's a really good call. I'm gonna say it's that. It's the cold email is another one where makes it pretty easy to be like, hey, like I can help set up a cold email system for you, and then transition to working on other stuff too. So exactly, yeah, exactly. That's true too. And I mean, in a voice demo like that, it's just like it's just naturally like a pretty impressive demo if you can do that, where you can be like, hey, look, and then you can talk to it, and it can talk back like just from like a human perspective. Most people will be like, oh, that's cool, like I need that. So that's a very good point with the voice, because that's part of it. Like you got to be able to I don't know, a little bit of a part of the sale, I guess. Got to make it look pretty. It's got to look nice. It's like a show. But yeah, and yeah, again, the cold email one's the one I've been seeing a lot of, and it's just one of those again where it's like it kind of feeds back on itself. Like you can use the cold email to even get your own clients, and then turn around and sell the same systems. Like, hey, like I use the system to get you. So the only problem is like cold email is kind of expensive if you're trying to get into like the high volume. Like otherwise, you just have to be kind of patient with it. But I mean, I don't know. I only did it a little bit. I got to I think I sent 1,000 emails over like a week or two and got like 3 responses. So, I mean, of course, that was my first attempt. So like my emailing content probably wasn't the best. Some of them were kind of weird, but some of them I got kind of lucky where they just happened to be like in a weird field. Like I happened to send somebody to they were doing like green or like I can't remember what it was, environmentally friendly electric stuff, and they were like super excited. So they just happened to be like in a topic that they were like, oh, like someone else has wanted to do this. Seen people that build their demo in 11 labs, and then they actually build it in other software. Nice. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I was worried about too. Is that some of these sound good, but then yeah, the email's tough. I mean, it's not bad. Really, it's pretty easy to set up. The hard part is like you have to get all the emails. So I did the I just followed Nick Sarayev's system, and hey there, Naj. But I followed Nick Sarayev's system, and I just set up. I went to Instantly, got all the emails, email inboxes, and you can buy like pre-warmed ones. So I just bought like 5 or 10. I forget. I think it might be 10. I bought a bunch, and then signed up for Apollo for free, and then was using an Appify thing to go with my Apollo account so it could go and get all the emails. And then realized that like I went halfway through that and realized like half those emails were like really bad. No, it's not actually. I guess I could walk through it because it's been a minute. Unfortunately, I like took down all the emails, but Nick Sarayev has a video where he kind of walks through the whole thing, so I could redirect to that. But that probably would be a good one. I guess I didn't want to do it because it's like I'm not actually using the system. I only set it up. But anyway, so like went to Apollo, got an account, went to Appify, connected the Appify to my Apollo account, got a bunch of emails. I sent a bunch. They started bouncing a lot because like a lot of those emails were bad. So then I used, I think it's like magiclead.io, which would then go through all the emails, verify that they're like legit emails, and it would get rid of a bunch of the bad ones to make sure that like they're all deliverable. And then ran all those emails again through GPT and just gave GPT like the prompt of like, here's some data about the email and the business, right? A custom template that kind of follows this, and then updated a huge spreadsheet with all that, then uploaded the spreadsheet into Instantly, created a campaign, and then like let it start sending. So it took a while. Like that took some work. So I don't know. But yeah, I could walk through that. That's not a bad idea actually. I just figured since I'm not actually using it, but I probably could. Like I probably could use it to like keep the prospects rolling in. So I may have to walk through that. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it could be good for YouTube. And that's where I feel a little bad. Like I try to do my best to like I try not to watch a ton of people's automation content because like I don't want to be out here just like stealing what they do. I mean, I know that that's a big part of it. It's like being inspired by like there's only so much you can do and like jumping on trends and everybody doing the same thing. So um yeah. Well, oh, headset go out? Oh, I think it's because I don't have audio. Um manually sending is like not going to cut it because I mean you could do manual, but it's just going to take a long time. So that's why it's like you're going to get three email responses out of 1,000 emails. So if you can send 1,000 emails a day, then you can start getting 3 responses a day. But I think even that's going to start to get probably lower and lower unless you can do like really really solid cold email content. Yeah, your response rate's going to be rough. So you're just going to need like more and more and more emails to hopefully get some actual legit responses. So yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. That's why I guess you do that and you do Upwork and you go be active in Skool and you post on social media and then like hopefully you're getting enough inbound traffic that you're finding some stuff or you have enough outbound and inbound that you're getting some leads from a bunch of different places. So all right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get my headset because my other headset died on me. So hear me. All right. Community live stream October 1st on the N8N YouTube channel. Oh, nice. Okay. I'll have to check that out. Community live stream. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure they're trying to grow their community as much as possible. Well, was that the it was N8N that did the thing that Nate Herc and Jack's automation did, like the live automation build competition thing, right? I think that was N8N I think hosted that. They're going heavy on the community, which is pretty cool. Which makes sense. Like that's how you get adopters, get your dedicated following, and then it kind of expands from there. Funny. I think Simon Sinek has a really cool video about that where he explains that process. I need to find that again, but it's really pretty cool to see how that works. Yeah, they're definitely. I mean, they're hitting a point of critical mass. Like it's working well for them. Although I was looking at that. Was that yesterday? I was looking at that yesterday. And I think it's trending down. Like their numbers are starting to go down. Or maybe it's just the competition. Hey, vidIQ, you gonna work? Not gonna work, huh? All right, there we go. Top search terms for my channel are Nano Banana and 8N. Well, there we go. Dang, nice. I need to look at that more. 8N tutorial 77. Yeah, it's still pretty good. Still pretty good. And 8N, where we go? Okay, 3.8 million. Still that's how it works, man. That's how it works. I mean, I think you're okay. It's actually back to medium now. So I guess I think it used to be low. So this is definitely growing. But now mostly just like I mean, search volume still stay for the tough times. Yeah, exactly. Stay for the slump. Diamond hands, right? So I mean, 3.8 million is pretty crazy. That's a lot of search volume, especially like, I mean, is there anything else even close? Just AI is the other term that's even in the same ballpark. How many search? There we go. So how many search filters can there be? So AI still has 6 million. OpenAI has 6 million. ChatGPT 1.6 million. So and it's still heavily searched. So no worries there. I mean, I don't know. This is also just like YouTube search. So even if it dies, there'll still be a lot of people making. Well, exactly. You know, like it just goes in waves. I mean, like Zapier hasn't disappeared. Zapier was the first one that did this, and it's still around. And it still has, you know, whatever. I mean, I still see, probably see more Zapier and Make.com postings on Upwork than in 8N. So the problem is like you build a system in whatever that system is, whatever, build a system in that platform, and then it's like you don't change. Like your business is still doing the same thing. So it's incredibly difficult to get a business to migrate to another platform. So it's like once you've done one, you're locked in. So it's like there's going to be a whole wave of people that are sticking with 8N now because they like just got started and now they're like committed to it. And then, you know, if something else comes along, then they're going to stick with 8N. So same with Zapier, same with Make.com. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they didn't even know what Zapier was for a while. Google Opal, is that Jewel? Google Opal sounds familiar. Build, edit, share many apps using natural language. Oh wow, okay, nice. Okay, I've seen this before. Man, Google's like they have so much stuff. Like it's kind of confusing. Way to create AI. It's about empowering. So, but it's looking like probably a workflow kind of deal, AI workflow kind of deal. How to build an app. Build, edit, and share many AI apps using natural language. Try Opal. It's the same thing, I guess. Sure. Have everything, Google. Have at it. Can actually use it. It's just experimental. Okay. Video marketer, spelling bee, social media. Let's build. Can you hear me? There we go. Okay. I'm not getting any feedback. Is this actually doing something? Or I don't want to type. Okay, there we go. Okay. Can you build an image editor that will take multiple images in and combine them? Conductor, what is up, man? Haven't looked into it much at all, but haven't heard a lot of people talking about it. Yeah, me neither. I just saw something about Google Jewel, which I think they're going to finally release as well. Jules Google. Okay, and this is more of their like kind of CLI. It's yeah, kind of their like back end development. So that's cool. That's really cool, actually. You kind of have all these different versions. You have ChatGPT. Yeah, this is more of like the like, hey, uh go work on this thing in the background. Everybody's just like productizing all this stuff differently. But I mean, this one could be really good. Like Google CLI is, or Gemini is really solid. So having Gemini work on things asynchronously in the background would be super useful. Because it can, virtual machines, test suite, shows work. Like that would be really helpful. Update 22 files. That looks good. Continue. Provide a diff. Yep. Publish branch. Yeah. So that was one I was kind of keeping an eye on because like that would be very useful if you're doing more like code stuff. Then you just have it go like work on stuff in the background, which is like it's a little different from CLI, I guess. So I don't know. Got a fun idea from my girlfriend's dad. He works in construction. Sometimes it's just asked to count the amount of sheets of metal in a stack, and he wants to be able to just take a picture, have it count the sheets for him. Yeah, nice. I mean, that's probably actually pretty easy. Like I'm sure it could be probably pretty reliably close, at least enough to like get you there. But I mean, depending on how well it's defined, that seems very, very possible. Very, very easy. Craig, how's it going, man? What is up? Oh man, we're looking at new Google projects. Oh hey, it's already done. Upload images to combine. Describe how to combine the image. Generate detailed image. You're an expert in Gemini. Okay. Generate blended image input and create a simple web page. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. All right. Let's see. Oh, it's on a different computer. Crap. Let me see what I got. Something close enough. Stacks aren't very big, so it shouldn't be too crazy. Yeah, for sure. If it's not a lot, then shouldn't be too bad. It should be pretty accurate. And sleeping. Yeah, should be sleeping. Have you been sleeping? Yeah, it's getting late for you. It's getting real late for you. Probably should be sleeping. Or just got up, I guess. She is sleeping. Got it. Okay. So you're free to do what you want. What images do I have here? Ignore.png. Not what I want. Trying to find some images real quick. Yep, image, and then I don't know. I'm gonna find like a beach image again. Stock beach image. Yeah. Not iStock. Unsplashworks. There we go. Thank you, Sean. Now, let's see. Upload from device. That'll work. Upload from device. That'll work. Can you put the logo somewhere in the beach background? Only 4 p.m. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking PM. Journey back was long for her. Oh, okay. Also, car automatic gearbox is now stuck in second gear. Oh, well, that's not good. This could be an expensive repair. Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. I just did some. That was partly why I went back. I took my car to get looked at while I was back in Indy. And somehow it was not that expensive. I was expecting it to be like, hey, we found all this stuff that's going to be crazy expensive, and it wasn't. It was it was actually very reasonable. So I don't know what happened there, but I will take it. Nice. There we go. Worked. That's kind of crazy, actually. Like, I don't know. So then I guess what do you do with this? I guess you share app and then you share permissions. What do I do if I share it? Ah, interesting. Okay. Um, getting access to the app reveals all the content, prompts to anyone with access, shares grant. Yeah, cool. Well, I mean, that would be a super easy way to create an app on the fly. That's kind of nuts, actually. What does this look like? Is this just like it's already determined? Yeah, I mean, you use Gemini 2.5 Flash. I thought they called it Nano Banana. They changed it in AI Studio. Oh man, but it's got connections to everything. So you could have it do code, you could have it do images, you can have it do. Oh man, interesting. They do have separate models. Yeah, because I think Imagen's better for generating, and then 2.5 Flash is better for combining. Audio LM, I haven't seen that. So they took Notebook LM to create Audio LM. Interesting. VO3 or VO, I guess. So that might be the original one. You get some videos out of it. Lyra 2. That's kind of nuts, actually. That'd be kind of nice to just be able to be like, hey, build this for me real quick. Basically, N8N only in whatever prompt form, which is kind of insane. Oof, about $2,000. That sucks, man. That really sucks. How you gonna do that, Mr. Conductor? Busy off the yeah, that's half the cost of DGX Spark, man. Yeah, that sucks. That's money going to the thing you don't want to spend money on. So yeah, that is super not cool, man. Sorry to hear that. The car issues are the worst. Like that's why I was kind of surprised. Like I feel like every time I take my car in, it's always like, oh, I have to spend another $3,000 on something. So it's always like, do I just need to get a new car? Like when do I stop spending money on the car if it's going to cost me that much to fix it? I'll just put that towards a new car instead. Look at this. Look at this party. Good morning, Danilo. Pretty crazy. Craig, Vlad, got everybody. Got a party in here today. Craig, you defined a new issue with AI. The issue is there are so many AI tools you can't learn them all. Yeah, exactly. One of the guys I follow actually had a good point about that, where he's like, there will always be a million tools. There's always going to be new tools, better tools, different tools. It's like just pick one. Like you just have to pick one and get going. Like you can spend forever waiting for the best option because there will always be a new option. So it's better just pick one and get going. And that's kind of what we were already actually talking about a little bit with like I was like talking about like the downtrend of N8N. Yeah, it's always going to change. There's always going to be a new tool, so it's better just get started, and then if you need to switch tools later, you can. But yeah, unfortunately, have to have to commit to a couple of them, and can't really jump around all of them all the time. Yeah, so you have to define what you really want AI to do for you. Find the right tool, then forget looking for new solutions. Yeah, exactly. Like once you get to the point that like it's more about the outcome, I guess. Like it doesn't really matter how you get there as long as you get it to do what you want it to do. So. No 100 that deal with images. Yeah, exactly. There's a ton of image models at this point, so there's too many options. Yeah, and yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Vlad. There's always going to be something shinier. There's always the new shiny thing. So, it's good for this. Like, it's good for content. Like that is part of the I think part of the beauty of the YouTube game or whatever content game is that you get to like, oh, this is the new thing, like, and then you get a reason to like play around with it. But then you notice that like they just keep moving to the next thing. You never really become an expert in it because it's like, all right, and now we're on to the next one. And, so it's good content. It's very entertaining, but not realistic to just like continually try the new thing, switch to the new thing, switch to the new thing. AI models, I guess, is the only thing that I feel like makes sense to be able to swap out. But I mean, even then, like certain models are good at one thing versus another. So, you can't always like switch them around. But I do think it's worth like preparing ahead of time to be able to just plug in the new model like when something changes. And that's more so just like making sure you could update your API endpoint to be like, okay, like we were rather than Gemini 2.5, we're upgrading to Gemini 3, and then ideally like it'll still work the same. So not always, I guess. Sometimes like different models have different quirks, but yeah, kind of tough to like always keep up with stuff. That's why you're going to self-hosted, DGX Spark running your local AI, low llama, video AI creation, image creation. So have one tool for each and forget using online tools. I mean, yeah, that's true too. Yeah, exactly. Like, and then you can just like run it on your stuff. It does what you need it to do. It's good to go. And as long as it's like doing what you need it, then you're good. And then like occasionally you can go ahead and decide to upgrade, but like you don't have to, try to keep up with like everything that's happening. So yeah, for sure. Ahert talks about that because a lot of workflows are just demos and not easy to scale for high production. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what, like, so many videos on here are just about things that look nice, but it's like you're not really going to actually do that. So say usually I'm full of like crazy innate-in workflows. I don't use this channel very much. What happens if we do that? Normally you get like some pretty nuts things like that. I mean, like these are pretty legit, but the more, all right, these guys they're getting better, they're getting cleaner. Yeah, just like stuff like this. Build your ultimate RAG agent. It's like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Next.js, like this is, I mean, this I actually do want to kind of get to where just wrap a Next.js project in front of an innate-in, and then like you're good to go. So that would be an easy way to do it. Wish you could do OLlama, but gonna be slow with just CPU. Yeah, I mean, and that's really more of like OLlama is more of a RAM situation. Like if you want to run models locally, you got to have a ton of RAM. So at least like probably 32 gigs to be able to run a small model and still be able to operate your computer the way you need to. Molson Thursday. What's up, man? We made it. We made it to Thursday. Tomorrow will be another 5-day streak. So that's the goal. Gonna hop on tomorrow morning and complete the streak for the week. But thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for showing up. Most videos are entertainment, but real productive or time saving. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Kind of learning that everything's marketing, man. It's all marketing. But yeah, they're trying to get you to click, trying to sell you like the solution to everything, and then in reality, you just need boring stuff like the stuff I've been working on. It's like, oh, I need to pull data out of Monday.com and put it into a PDF, and it's like it's not exciting. Yeah, exactly. The ultimate AI assistant that solves all your problems. I mean, that'd be great. Like, I mean, we're getting there. Hopefully, we'll get there. But yeah, I don't know that we can build that AI assistant that's gonna solve all your problems yet. And this, like, whatever Sim is, like, there we go. And Innate-in's dead. We're on to Sim now. Sim is the new one. I don't even know what that is, but looks like Innate-in maybe. You have 32. Okay, 32. But graphics card is like one model lower, so just the APIs for now. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it'll probably be a little slow, unfortunately. 32 is good though. 32 is substantial. I mean, like I've been running models on my laptop, and it has 32 gigs, so you can definitely get away with some stuff. Sim here, Sim is here. We're so doomed. Yep, it's so over. We're on to the next one. Yeah, OLlama needs minimum 32 gigs of RAM, ideally 96 gigs VRAM. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that's the only problem. Running locally, you need AI models or RAM hogs. There's a couple models that aren't too bad. Like I know back to Google. Google's got a good. I mean, GPT OS actually isn't bad. I mean, it's 14 gigs, so like you could squeeze that on there, and you'd still have 18 gigs left to run. So that's actually pretty manageable. Gemma 3. So this is Google's like slow or like whatever, more single GPU focused. So this one actually would be pretty good. It's only 3 gigs, so that's a considerably more manageable amount of RAM. So you can get away with something like that. I was gonna say there's another one. I don't know why it's separate, but Gemma 3N. Yeah, Gemma 3N. I mean, this one is built supposed to be built to run like on a phone. That seems really large. So maybe they kind of gave up on that. They're thinking more laptops, tablets, or phones. But anyway, like there are people that are working on some models, but yeah, it's gonna take some. Yeah, like you can find some smaller models that'll run on your laptop, especially like you said, if you're not looking for something fast, like you've got options. It won't be super smart. So thought it was how much of your hard drive it occupies, not RAM. Yeah, no, I mean to run the model, it needs to have RAM. Yeah, exactly. Like DeepSeek is huge, so if you don't have enough RAM to run that, it's gonna be rough. Like, I mean, that's 5 gigs, so like I guess that is actually manageable. It could be done, but yeah. Ayush, how's it going, man? Thank you. I appreciate the support. Thank you. I will definitely keep going. That's the goal. I was just talking about streaming tomorrow, so that is the goal. Okay, because you thought, yeah, I thought it was hard drive. Because I thought of, yeah, I need to read. Thought this was how much of your hard drive it occupies, not RAM. I think it's a little bit of both. Where like you have to be able to download and like install the entire, or you have to download the entire, 5.2 gigs on your hard drive, but then it has to run in the RAM. So that's what's going to make it slow. But yeah, DeepSeek is pretty big, so that could be a bit of an issue, depending on which one you use too. Also have to be like paying attention to the different models. So can't exactly run the 671 billion parameter because it needs 400 gigs of RAM. Same with 70B, but something in the middle would be all right. Be somewhat performant. Same with self-hosting. Sterling PDF we discussed last week in the show. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Self-hosting. Yeah, you have. I mean, to be able to run that stuff too, you need your own. You need RAM and stuff. Yeah, the GPT OS though. Maybe it's because it was self-hosting with Docker as well. Yes. Yeah, you start running it in Docker, and then you start running into a ton of resource issues because now you're trying to run Docker and then virtualize within Docker. So yeah, for sure. Depending on how it's built, so it depends. Like I think you can get Docker to not take a ton of resources, but it in itself, it usually takes, I mean, it shouldn't take too much. Like if you got it set up right, it shouldn't be too much. But if you got a bunch of stuff running at once, though, like if you're running init in Docker, then you're running another thing in Docker, like it starts to eat up stuff pretty fast. So, but totally possible to run that stuff locally with 30 gigs of RAM. New tool you're gonna try with your next project: GitHub repo Control Theory Gonzo. If you want to check it out, Control Theory Gonzo. That sounds kind of familiar. Control Theory Gonzo. Gonzo, the Go-based TUI. Oh, nice. Attaboy. More TUI. Oh, there we go. Okay, what is this a TUI Grafana? Is that what we're doing here? Molson? Yeah, Docker. Yeah, I don't think Docker should slow it down too much. Yeah, we can try to figure out what's going on with that, Vlad. You should be able to run some stuff locally. At least like a few different things. We have a real-time log analysis terminal UI inspired by K9s. Is this a step up from K8s? Analyzing logs in a TUI seems cool. For sure, man. Yeah, for sure. Analyze log stream with beautiful charts, AI-powered insights, and advanced filtering, all from your terminal. This is like your okay, K9 is a Kubernetes thing. This is great. This is always like hacker stuff, This is like the stuff that you can pull up in front of people. It's back to the marketing and stuff. You can like pull up your log system because all you have to do is like SSH into your whatever and just be like, oh, here we go, and to like hack them through your fancy dashboards and stuff. So not only is it practical, but it also demos well. It looks impressive. It's just scary. Exactly. Hang on, let me pull up those stats. I can show you real quick. And then log into your TUI here. This is pretty legit though. That's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that main dashboard is great. Were you here? I was trying to ask you about it. I don't know if you were here, but I was talking about Ink.js. It was like I just heard about this the other day, but apparently like this is how people do all their this is like one of the libraries that helps you do all these like TUI things. Or whatever, like CLI stuff. CLI, it's a CLI library for JavaScript that helps you do all the fancy command line stuff. So there we go. So you can do like selections, you can do multi-select. Then in the loading bar. It's like I've seen that in I think in Cursor. I think Cursor uses that. But anyway, bubble tea. That's right. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That sounds familiar. But I just heard about that the other day. Bubble tea. That one? Charm bracelet. Powerful little TUI framework. Yeah, not bad. Nice. Oh, Wow, nice gradient there. Fancy. I guess, yeah, this is a Go library as opposed to a TS. Craig, you're gonna jump, pop out the shops, hit me up via email, and yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I will definitely do that. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up this week, so I will definitely catch up on that. So thanks, Craig. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Have fun shopping, and good luck with the car. Hopefully, hopefully it isn't that expensive. But this is legit, Molson. Good stuff. The Elm architecture assumes you have working knowledge of Go. By the way, the non-annotated source code for this program is on GitHub. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Logging stuff, charm stuff, lots of stuff. Yeah, this is legit though, man. Be excited to see your dashboard tracking, analytics tracking. So there you go, Vlad. You want to jump in? If you want to go really hardcore, just go straight to Golang. Just start learning Golang. Skip the automation stuff. Learn how to code. I mean, now would be a good time to do it because like Gemini is really good at Golang. Golang equals best lang. It's definitely like the most versatile. It's like I've been sold on it. I like it a lot. But Gemini, I mean, just AI in general, GPT would be good too. Is going to be really good at teaching you if you wanted to learn programming. And if you just like hammered it out for a couple weeks, like you could be pretty good at it pretty fast. So I don't know. I'm a little bit biased, Molson as well. I think a few others in the chat are a little bit programming biased because that's what we've been doing. But I feel like you're still not gonna. More and more lately, still it's like the AI can do a lot of code, but it's not 100%, and just the amount of times that it's been like one line that needs to be fixed that like the AI won't notice, and like having multiple AIs check and they just don't. I don't know. There's still a lot of like weird ways of thinking that humans have that AI does not have yet. I mean, it probably will soon, but yeah, it's still some value in learning how to code, I think. But making money first is probably, I don't know. That's probably, maybe it's a later one. It's definitely going to take a while. Like you're not going to make a lot of money if you learn how to code right away. So unless you get lucky, like you could get lucky and get, I don't know, find a place that's looking to hire somebody that's like entry level, but probably better to stick with like selling automations first and then learn to code on the side. This is true. Everyone loves a heat map. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to like, you'll pick it up along the way. Golang is like not as relevant for all the automation stuff. That would probably be more of a JavaScript thing. So that's why I hate to admit it, but like JavaScript would probably be the first language to really like learn. Just being aware that JavaScript is weird. JavaScript is kind of it's a weird language. It can get you into a lot of trouble. It's a little too flexible, I guess, is what it is. It can lead you into a trap sometimes, or like let you build bad habits, I guess. K9's inspired layout, familiar 2x2 grid. Oh, is that what that is? Yeah. Now I'm curious. Like I've seen Kate's, but I've never seen K9's. Never seen a dog before. Manage your Kubernetes cluster in style. Ah, nice. Okay. Okay, so it's just like a dashboard thing. Okay. Crazy, man. There's something to be said though for like just a tool to help. Yeah, useful. Yeah, nice. Yeah, all in a Dashie. I like Dashie. I just assumed that was part of the lingo, so should have gone with it. Should have rolled with it. OSS, very nice. Crazy, man. That's cool. But again, like something to be said to just be able to like, I don't know, have everything somewhere you can just like SSH into a system and you're good to go. Like all you need is a command line and you got everything you need. So still selling me on that. And you just did get immediate developer cred that you could just like hack the terminal. So we'll get there eventually. I gotta get, I have to stabilize, and then I can switch over. Although I don't know, maybe that's the unlock. Maybe I gotta commit. I gotta spend. What's the keyboard? Uh, Kinesis or something. Keyboard. Yeah, I gotta get one of these bad boys. Or which one do you use? You use something else, right? Something Moon. I can't remember now. It's been a minute. Got to get that split keyboard, and then I can start hacking away like a pro. Typing in commands to to Google Opal so it can generate things for me. Ah, there we go. Okay. Ergo Docs Easy Moonlander. Yep. Or EX. Ergo Docs EX Moonlander. Legit, man. Legit. Backlit. I mean, you got to have your RGBs. You have both. Nice. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Nice. Okay. Used and loved by 1,000, including those at Google, Cisco, Amazon, Microsoft. Got to flex. Crowdfunding success. Nice. That's cool. No prices here. A little scary. So you're on to the Moonlander, though, huh? Buy now. Let's go. 365. Oof. Wait, is MX Browns? Those are clicky, right? Is there a way to use webhooks in Opal? That's a good question. Probably. I don't. Maybe not. This seems pretty self-contained, so I would be surprised. Add assets. I mean, maybe buy it. Worth. All right. I'll think about it. Think about it. I definitely want to. I just gotta swing it. I don't know if you could do webhooks. I mean, if you already have your webhooks set up, maybe. That's true. We talked about that. I could maybe take your old one off your hands. Give you a little money for that one. That would be cool. I should have stopped by on the way up. I didn't think about that. That would be kind of nice. But yeah, user input. I don't know. Danilo, I'd be surprised. I guess. Wait, let's do some grounded searching. Wait, how do I edit? Can I do that? Harassment off. I want my AI to harass me. I don't want Nano Banana. Can I how do I change that? Or is this just like an all-in-one? Can Google Opal connect to webhooks? Ooh, I definitely didn't hit Control. I hit Alt, but it still works. Hey, we can get cheap views at streamboo.com. I did not know that. Did you guys know that? Where'd my mod view go? This mod sucks. Bye. Oh, you already got him. Nice. All right. Oh, I unbanned him. Whoops. Reban. Thank you, Molson. All right, got to clear chat. All right. No free lunch in here. I don't know what this is doing. Also, I don't know what's going on. My system is like really lagging now. Something's eating up stuff. Oh man, ChatGPT is like the new Google. Never mind. It's only 100 megs. Never mind. It's like ChatGPT's in the background taking up RAM, but it's only 150 megs. Cursor though, taking up a gig of RAM, and then the king Chrome casually sitting in the background, taking up 9 gigs of RAM. That's insane. I mean, I have multiple windows open, of course, but crazy. That might be what's going on here. Something's. I mean, I think Twitch also. Twitch is like a RAM hog. Like if I leave Twitch running, that thing like always crashes. So something about running Twitch in Chrome, not a good combo. Not a good combo at all. You like that, Molson? 9.5 gigs running. It's insane, man. It's insane. You can oh, nice. You can max the RAM usage on a Opera browser. I've started using Brave because I forget I was doing something, and Brave is actually like really good with ad blocking automatically. So kind of started using that. So I don't know. I think, were you using Brave or do you use Opera? I saw somebody using another browser. It's like, man, I need to switch. Problem is like Google got me. They got me committed to Chrome. All my stuff's in Chrome, so I'm just used to using Chrome. Use Brave. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Brave seems pretty good. They definitely were going. It was really popular for the crypto, like at the speaking of like another cycle, crypto cycle was good. We're able to use webhooks. I was thinking about connecting it into Opal. Nice. Have a web flow or a workflow that then generates more workflows. I mean, yeah, maybe. I was gonna pull up Perplexity instead. Can you get to Perplexity for free? Probably, right? Whoops. Perplexity.ai. Nah, man. Nah. Dude, stop. There, I guess, is this possible? Oh, I can't get to like actual comment. Ooh, featured. There you go. How do I get to your actual comment? That's annoying. Can I copy? Nope. All right, we got to go to the source. Hang on. There we go. Boom. I like throwing in the Vlal. Yes, using webhooks is possible to connect Init and Opal to automate workflows between them both. Does it know what Opal is, or is it just giving me an answer? New streaming scene. That's right. Welcome back, Gaz. Yeah, this is my normal. I guess I was out of town, so I had a different streaming setup. So this is the usual streaming setup. But yeah, welcome back, man. Thanks for hanging out. I gotta work on that video. I ran out of time yesterday. Key considerations. Is this? I don't know. Does this even know what it's talking about? Is that right? Opal. Google's Opal, correct? Yes, Opal discussed here refers to Google's experimental no-code AI platform called Opal, which is developed by Google Labs. Let's build it. I mean, yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, you might be able to connect one with the other. What were you planning to do there, Danilo? Try to help other people like generate their own little webhook, or not webhook, but like web app. And it has a built-in webhook node. They can start workflows on incoming HTTP requests. Simply create a workflow using the webhook node, configure the URL, and send requests to it from other apps such as Opal or any capable platform. Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably depending on how you set it up. If Opal supports either receiving webhooks events, then it is operable. Okay, so it's like it doesn't know for sure. I didn't see like a webhook option. Editor app. Oh, nice. There we go. How about that? Oh man, that was pretty rough actually. I don't know what model it used, but yikes, that was not good. I didn't notice that. not a good impression. Add a step to get started, or do what you want to build. Let's see, so user input, advanced settings, any. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, planning to use free tools from Opal. Yeah, I mean, well, I guess that's true. Yeah, you could definitely probably run free cycles through Opal. The only problem is, the output maybe. Web page with auto layout, saved to Google Docs. I mean, you could do that. So you could trigger off of Google Docs or Google Slides or Google Sheets change. So you could chain them that way, and then have your workflow in init trigger off of that. Your input might be a problem though, because if it's going to be user input only, then that could be tricky. Upload file, any. Yeah, because I don't know if there's a webhook trigger. You might be able to publish to a website and then do some, browser automation to kick it off yourself. So, but yeah, it's looking like your trigger point for this is going to be a bit of an issue. But once you got it started, or if you want to start with Opal and then go to N8N, you probably do that. But very, very creative. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. As somebody who just constantly spams AI Studio for free, I definitely know where you're coming from. Not a bad idea though. Not a bad idea. Oh man, pretty funny. All right, where are we at? It's already been an hour. Already an hour into the stream. Over an hour into the stream. Coming up on 11 for me. Unfortunately, I think I probably will keep it short again today. We'll have a long stream at some point. 24-hour stream coming soon. It's gonna happen soon. Maybe tomorrow. 24-hour stream tomorrow. No, I think I got some stuff to catch up on still, unfortunately. But if you add, I'm almost. Don't do it like that. Sorry, Nash. We're getting close. I think if I took my cumulative stream hours, we're almost to a 24-hour stream, because it's been at least 3. Probably getting close. I think it's been like 3 weeks of an hour-ish stream a day for like 5 days, for like 15, and I think there's like there was a 4-day stretch before that. So, and a couple hours. So we're really close to have a aggregate 24-hour stream. So does that count? Is that close enough, or you want like a legit contiguous 24-hour stream, which we can do. We'll do eventually. No. Somehow I knew that would be the answer, but I appreciate you holding me to a high standard. I know that you have a lot of faith in my capability, so thank you. But yeah, we'll do a legit long stream eventually. So smart man. Thank you. Easy to flatter, so thank you. But yeah, I got sidetracked. I was going to work on some workflows on the stream, but I think I might. The chat is distracting, so I gotta go focus up a little bit. And I've got app stuff to do. I gotta catch up on some app stuff, because I've been doing a little bit here and there, but like I gotta make sure I'm getting through my milestones. So being back kind of threw off my rhythm, but didn't throw off the streaming rhythm. Kept that one going. But yeah, so I think that might be it for today. Probably be a little bit later tomorrow again, but Friday's casual Friday, but I don't know, do a little bit longer tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. It was good. Vlad, good luck with the AI voice agent. Hopefully that ends up working well. You can chat with Danilo. I mean, I think he's been doing some AI voice agent stuff too a little bit. He's doing, yeah, because I think you gave up on the AI avatar. Hopefully. Yeah, Nash, thank you, man. Yep, have a good Thursday. And Molson, thanks for your input. Good luck with what was it? Which one was it? Control 3 Gonzo. Hopefully your text editor or text analysis, TUI. Good stuff. Danilo, thanks, man. thanks for dropping in as always. Good luck with your years as well. Jazz, thank you for hanging out. Let me know if you need any help, I guess, with your Monday.com stuff. That's what I'm actually going to go work on right now. All right, I think I got everybody covered. Conductor, where's Conductor? He was in here earlier. Thank you for hanging out, man. Good luck with your hackathon. Hopefully I'll be there for the next one. So, all right, thanks, guys. I'll be back on tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Later.